I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. After highs mostly in the 60s this afternoon, even some low 70s in northern Kansas. Passage of a cold front leads to northwest winds tomorrow and slightly cooler highs in the upper 50s to the 60s. Sprinkles and light rain are possible with the disturbance for tomorrow night. High pressure builds in from the north on Saturday, cooling our highs into the 50s. Rain chances increase mostly in Nebraska when low pressure approaches for Saturday night. Eastern is mostly dry with highs right around 60 in most of Nebraska, the mid-60s to the mid-70s in southwest Nebraska and northern Kansas. As low pressure moves across northern Kansas for Sunday night, rain is likely in Nebraska, chances lower in Kansas. Some snow mixes in by Monday morning, and as rain chances decrease from Monday into Monday night. Highs bottom out in the 40s to the low 50s before quickly rebounding to widespread 60s on Wednesday. In some warmer changes in our long-term forecast, Nebraska and Kansas temperatures are predicted to be mostly seasonal the early part of next week before a trend of warmer than normal temperatures the middle of next week through April 10th. Nebraska and Kansas are slightly drier than normal the middle portion of next week. Slightly above normal precipitation is predicted the late half of next week through April 10th. The latest regional drought monitor considers data through this last Tuesday morning, which includes the previous weekend storm. This helped Nebraska to see a big improvement of 10 percentage points to 71% drought-free. Most of central, western, and northeastern Nebraska are drought-free to abnormally dry. Areas along and south of a line from Ravenna to St. Paul, Columbus, and Blair remain in moderate to severe drought. Kansas increasing 2 percentage points to 36% drought-free. Much of the western half of Kansas and the southeast are drought-free to abnormally dry. Moderate to severe drought continues in Rooks and Graham counties, along with much of the central and northeastern parts of Kansas. Key weather factors affecting the markets include the U.S. weather remaining active, winter conditions in western Europe, drier weather in the Black Sea region, and continued rain in central Brazil. This weekend, precipitation overspreads the western U.S. Additional precipitation quickly tracks to the east from Wyoming, South Dakota, and Nebraska to the mid-Atlantic states, with wet snow possible from the Rockies into the upper Midwest. In central Brazil, rain that's been falling since the past weekend is a benefit to second crop corn and subsoil moisture. That rain moving into northern Brazil this weekend. For Europe, a big storm continues a pattern of several waves of rain through next week. Rain that's heavier in western Europe favors Spain. The UK and France, though, are too wet. Towards the Black Sea region, there was some rain a few days ago, but it missed dry parts of the eastern Ukraine and southwestern Russia. Upcoming rain is likely to be limited. Warm air moving into the Black Sea region favors developing wheat, but also dries out the soil. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.